Okay. So to clarify this one, it's Imola, but they called it the San Marino Grand Prix in this age.
Watch the lights. We've got real excitement coming up now. Go! This is the critical time now. Beautiful. That's moved him off a place. He's been overtaken. Look at that. There was definitely contact between the two cars. He's off to a flying start. He's been overtaken.
The way the field drives is just
The
terrifying.
gap is growing.
Gotta go
That's
throw
moved him
the
off a
needle.
place. 21st, Mimo Schiattarella. 22nd, Nigel Mansell. 23rd, Bertrand Gachot. And he's gained a lot of time there.
Get the overtake.
He forces his way through.
I don't know how I ever played racing games like this.
It's not enough to be lucky. You've got to be good.
Oof, it is hard on the thumb.
Race order. First, Michael Schumacher. In second position, Gerhard Berger. Third, Damon Hill. In fourth, David Coulthard. In fifth place, Mika Häkkinen. Sixth, Jean Alesi.
I'm backing out so much.
Unbelievable.
I also think the AI is too lungy there. All those slow corners there, but yeah.
Luca Badoer. 20th, Nigel Mansell. 21st, Pierluigi Martini. Oh my word! Oh no!
They move out too far on overtakes.
Yes, the beauty of this race is that it's totally unpredictable.
This whole thing is just a straightaway now. They added the chicane. A lot of these were chicanes in the wake of Senna's
And the
death.
gap is closing. Superlative.
I think that's why they
He's
exist.
right up tight behind him, pushing hard. Race order. First, Michael Schumacher. In second position, Damon Hill. In third place, David Coulthard. Fourth, Gerhard Berger. In fifth place, Mika Häkkinen. Sixth, Jean Alesi.
Anyway. Imola exists today and it's not run like this. It's largely there, except for that one chicane.
He's right underneath the rear wing of the car in front. Wait a minute.
Ugh.
16, Carl Wendlinger. It's not enough to be lucky. You've got to be good. And he is that. 17, Nigel Mansell. 18, Taki Inoue.
This is a fast car.
Hang on! What's happened?
Jesus.
Race order. The race leader, Michael Schumacher, in second.
I'm having to
Damon
brake
Hill.
because the AI just brakes too
Believable.
conservatively.
In third position, David Coulthard. Fourth, Gerhard Berger. In
Coming to
fifth,
this track still have a
Mika
racing line
Häkkinen.
and they're still braking too more
In
conservatively
sixth
than me.
place, Jean Alesi. Oh my word! They're really right on the edge, pushing it to the limit all the time. He
That car is
forces his way
infuriating to get
through.
by any other way. Just, we're just the wrong amount of distance behind every time, and that's just the problem.
That's taken him up a
It
position.
matches our straight line speed. I can generally take that chicane better than the AI of this era, but
And he's gained a lot of time now.
it's tough. You have to be the right amount of distance behind to be able to take advantage of it.
The gap is growing. Race order. First, Michael Schumacher. In second position, Damon Hill. Third, David
Sticking that
Coulthard.
one right down, huh?
In fourth, Gerhard Berger. In fifth place, Mika Häkkinen. Sixth, Jean Alesi. This will really help the team in this year's Constructors' Championship.
We usually get a little bit more.
Amazing! Spectacular!
Problem is line
overtaking
cross.
there.
In modern games, the AI will actually react.
Aguri Suzuki. 14.
In these games, they just
Nigel
don't.
Mansell. 15. Ukyo
You can
Katayama.
literally be boxed in.
He's definitely gaining.
I'd like to know where they're finding this lap time from.
He's closing the gap. Race order. In first place, Michael Schumacher. In second, Damon Hill. In third position, Gerhard Berger. What a fascinating season this is turning out to be. In fourth, David Coulthard. Fifth, Mika Häkkinen. In sixth position, Jean Alesi. He's losing ground. He's completely lost it. Marvellous. That's taken him up a position. Hang on. That's put him down a place.
Yeah, the line just kind of shifts around, which is the problem. So I know that's going to become the inside, but it becomes the line initially. But because of the way the AI take and rigidly stand the racing line, overtaking can be
He's
really
losing
challenging.
ground. 14, Nigel Mansell. 15, Gianni Morbidelli.
Because they won't leave that line.
He's closing the gap.
That's some speed.
superlative driver. Race order. The race leader, Damon Hill. In second, Michael Schumacher.
Yeah, the problem is you don't have room on the
Gerhard
outside
Berger.
or you don't have room on the inside.
In fourth place, David Coulthard. The gap is growing. In fifth position,
They'll just
Mika
find your room
Häkkinen.
in both
sixth,
spots.
Jean
In this
Alesi.
case, though, it's going to shift. So I might be able to die here.
Oh no! There was definitely contact between the two cars. That's taken him up a position.
But it kind of goes to the core issue of this era's game design, in that there isn't a lot of room to overtake.
And the gap is closing.
It actually nails the era of racing down in
12,
that respect.
Olivier Panis. 13, Nigel Mansell. 14, Mika Salo. Wait a minute, I'm sure there
We
was
got
contact
lunge.
there.
There's something I do want to check. The output is what it's supposed to be. Scaling. For scale, smart. Aspect ratio. What if I actually choose 16:9? Oh, that actually, yeah, that would have been nice to know before.
That's down a position. This will really help the team
That set
in
it
this
up.
year's Constructors' Championship. Race order. The race leader, Damon Hill. In second place, Michael Schumacher. Third, Gerhard Berger.
Can I get my entire car
In
ahead?
fourth position, David Coulthard. In fifth place, Mika Häkkinen. In
Probably
sixth,
not.
Jean Alesi.
I really thought I'd be faster. I really did. Looks like we're about 8 seconds off the fastest. The fastest lap, which is a little alarming.
13, Mika Salo. 14, Nigel Mansell. 15, Ukyo Katayama. This young man really is a superlative driver.
Went too wide. I'm not sure where you're supposed to find more speed.
He's a bit off the pace there. Race order. In first place, Damon
Get this
Hill.
over speed where we
Second,
don't
Michael Schumacher.
catch
In
fast
third,
enough.
Gerhard Berger. In fourth place, David Coulthard. In fifth position, Mika Häkkinen. Sixth, Jean Alesi. He's definitely gaining. It's not enough to be lucky. You've got to be good. And he is that. 13, Mika Salo. 14, Nigel Mansell.
can just ignore that. Problem is they do end up speed matching.
Race order. Damon Hill, Michael Schumacher, Gerhard Berger, David Coulthard.
They don't seem very quick.
What a fascinating season this is turning out to be. Mika Salo. 14, Nigel Mansell. 15, Ukyo Katayama. He's losing ground. That's moved him up a place.
Okay, that was good. That was a good move.
Race order. Damon Hill, Michael Schumacher, Gerhard Berger, David Coulthard. And he's gained a lot of time there.
Based how good I am at a lot of these tracks, based on how I do in Championship Edition, I suppose.
Yes, the beauty of this race is
So
that it's totally
that doesn't
unpredictable.
correlate like to this game necessarily.
Olivier Panis. 13, Nigel Mansell. 14, Mika Salo.
You can work with legitimately taking that chicane.
That's taken in.
Then you have to get the entire car in front to make the pass work.
Race order. Damon Hill, Michael Schumacher, Gerhard Berger, David Coulthard.
Hey AJB, how's it going? I figured out how to get it to display full screen. The aspect ratio just needed to be set in RetroArch. I guess I need to do that from the emulator side.
Hang on! There was definitely contact between the two cars.
I don't know if RetroArch is going to remember that or not. I figured it out in RetroArch, so
11, Aguri Suzuki.
now I just have to figure it out.
12, Nigel Mansell.
I think in the emulator to get it to open
13,
like that every time.
Olivier Panis.
I think that
They're
decent.
really right on the edge, pushing into What's happened?
They're trying to lap me. I probably should just let them go. Well, there's the floodgates.
He's a bit off the pace there. 12, Olivier Parnis. 13, Nigel Mansell. 14, Ukyo Katayama. These kind of conditions.
I haven't seen it refer to how many laps are left.
And the gap is closing.
We're at 15. I don't know how many. I can look it up, actually. San Marino. 63. Okay. So I really should pit.
Race order. Gerhard Berger. David
It'll be like 31 or 32 laps.
Damon Hill.
31.5 is the exact. Ooh, that's satisfying when you nail that.
Unbelievable!
You just kind of nail that.
11, Aguri Suzuki. 12, Nigel Mansell. This will really help the team in this year's Constructors' Championship. 13, Olivier Parnis. Look at this! Look at this! He's coming in for fuel and a fresh set of tyres. He's been overtaken.
That seems like enough fuel.
That could have been faster. That's taken him up a position. He's losing ground. That's down a position. Race order. David Coulthard, Mika Hakkinen, Damon Hill, Gerhard Berger.
So I just have to figure out an aspect ratio setting on the PlayStation emulation side. And then it'll be full screen every time.
And he's gained a lot of time there. That's taken him up a position.
At the moment, I'm mentally planning to play this championship and F198.
The gap is increasing.
F199 I never got very good at, unfortunately.
16, Nigel Mansell. 17, Carl Wendlinger.
And a lot of the PlayStation 2 games look really nice for the aero, but I just never managed to control the cars in them very well. So, there's that. Should find the PlayStation 2 ROM of F1 Challenge.
He's right underneath
There's
rear
also
wing
a
of the
PC
car in
version.
front.
And I think it looks a little bit nicer on the PC.
Race order. David Coulthard, Damon Hill, Jean Alesi, Mika Häkkinen.
Even though, you know, it's EA and they couldn't give two shits about what the game looks like on PC.
He must be shedding buckets of adrenaline in that car. He's a bit off the pace there.
Ooh. Close, but not close enough.
Oh dear.
Kind
He
of.
forces his way through.
You almost do have to use the other car to kind of walk your way through. I don't think I'm going anywhere in this race though.
And he's gained a lot of time there. Exceptional. That's taken him up a position. Oh no! And the gap is closing. Race order. Damon Hill, Jean Alesi, David Coulthard, Mika Häkkinen. It's not enough to be lucky. You've got to be good. And he is
I
back.
think the championship order is Spain and then Monaco and then Canada. Something like that.
The gap is increasing.
Where's the fucking slipstream? I should really just let that Ferrari go.
11. Aguri Suzuki.
And the
12.
Williams.
Nigel Mansell. 13. Carl Wendlinger.
Were you going to the pits? I guess he could.
And he's gained a lot of time there. That's taken him up a position. He's right up tight behind him, pushing hard.
I think the one behind is for position.
Yes, the beauty of this race is that it's totally unpredictable. Race order. Damon Hill, Jean Alesi, David Coulthard, Gerhard Berger.
We'll cheat a little bit.
He forces his way through.
I don't really know how else to do it. On this track, anyway. Might be meant to have less downforce.
He's definitely gaining. 10th, Nigel Mansell. Remarkable. Spectacular overtaking there.
If I pull up and finish at this track, we'll know that the boost is just like crazy. Oh, that was way too wide.
He's definitely gaining. It's not enough to be lucky. He's
There's
got
a
to be
Benetton.
good. And he is that. order. Damon Hill, Jean Alesi, David
Are you putting any thought into,
Johnny Herbert.
like, do you want to go back to, I suppose, Motorsport Manager, F1 Manager?
Wait a minute. That was almost certainly a collision there.
They're going to lunge, like, that's very half-assed. Like, he just halfway cleared me and then stopped it in the middle of the apex.
He's a bit
I don't understand that.
8. Taki Inoue. 9. Nigel Mansell. 10. Carl Wendlinger.
Yeah, I got the factory update in place on the Chariot career. So
He really loves these
there won't be as much of a wait for like the part upgrades turning over. That was not the Benetton. Okay. Well, I remember Spain isn't a whole lot of fun on this either.
Race order. Damon Hill, Jean Alesi, David Coulthard, Johnny Herbert. The gap is increasing.
It's windy out there. It sounds scary as hell.
Spectacular overtaking there.
Spectacular. Spectacular overtaking there. Oh god, there's like 10 laps left.
Nigel Mansell. He really loves these kind of conditions. 8. Aguri Suzuki.
I think the only reason we even have a chance in a lot of these races is because of the weakness in pit stop logic. Temptation on this one is actually to draw outside the lines, but actually taking the line gives you a lot of overspeed.
Jean Alesi, Johnny Herbert, David Coulthard.
Somehow that worked.
Wait a minute, I'm sure there was contact there. He's closing the gap. This will really help the team in this year's Constructors' Championship.
These are back markers, I take it.
And he's gained a lot of time there.
That just throws me off because I'm not sure how we're supposed to, how one can necessarily drive that better. Barrichello is slow, which is fine.
Race order. Damon Hill, Jean Alesi, Johnny Herbert, David Coulthard. He's closing the gap. He forces his way through. He's definitely gaining.
Championship Edition is actually more fun because the cars actually do fly around.
Unless I'm very much mistaken, I am very much mistaken. I'm sure there was contact there. And the gap is closing. It's not enough to be lucky. You've got to be good. And he is that. Race order. Damon
pursuit
Hill,
driven.
Jean Alesi, Johnny Herbert, Nigel Mansell. And he's gained a lot of time there.
Herbert is just magically losing time to us now.
That was almost certainly a collision there. He's been overtaken.
We just lack the speed.
The gap is growing.
Based on the data, we lack a lot of speed.
Look at this! Look at this! That was almost certainly a collision there.
That was bad.
Yes, the beauty of this race is that it's totally unpredictable. He's a bit off the pace there. Pedal to the metal. Flat out. Race order. Damon Hill, Jean Alesi, Johnny
So Boost
Herbert,
makes
Ruben
the races
Barrichello.
attainable for us in kind of an entertainment way. Whereas if I was racing this without Boost, I think I just wouldn't be anywhere. Just wouldn't be fast enough.
He's closing the gap. Oh no! That was almost certainly a collision there.
I don't know what that was.
I'm sure there was contact there. It's Morbidelli. He's a bit off the pace there. They're really right on the edge, pushing it to the limit all the time. Hang on.
Approaching too fast.
Race order. Damon Hill, Jean Alesi, Rubens Barrichello, Johnny Herbert. What's happened? That was almost certainly a collision there.
These dive bombs are
The sun is out,
criminal.
the weather is fine. He's a bit off the pace there.
Yeah, and that's one of the problems with Boost. Without Boost, we just kind of cycle to the part of the race we're in.
And the gap is closing.
Like I say, Boost does make the race entertaining in particular ways.
They're really right on the edge, pushing it to the limit all the time. Race order: Damon Hill, Jean Alesi, Rubens Barrichello, Johnny Herbert.
Is that Michael Schumacher down a lot? Looks like it. The thing that's going on right now that's dangerous, though, is the way the AI is trying to outbreak me.
Look at this! Look at this! And the gap is closing. This will really help the team in this year's Constructors' Championship.
Hill is unimpeachable.
The gap is growing.
Perfect.
Marvellous! Spectacular overtaking there.
Yeah, I think the AI can tailor their downforce, whereas we don't really have that same freedom. Individual Grand Prix, we can set the car, but between races in this
Race
game, you
order:
really can't.
Damon Hill, Jean Alesi, Rubens Barrichello,
It's a little problematic.
Nigel Mansell.
I'm just waving to get them to kind of back off if they're close.
This young man really is a superlative driver, and he's gained a lot of time there.
I think there's a lot of high-speed cornering, so it probably is like a low downforce. Probably a low downforce setup for this era.
The gap is increasing.
Modern downforce is a little different, so. Ooh, oh baby.
That's taken him up a position. He's lost a place.
You see that? Props to the AI.
It's the penultimate lap. Race order: Damon Hill, Jean Alesi, Rubens
That was a good
Barrichello,
move. I will give
Nigel
him that.
Mansell. Yes, the beauty of this race
I didn't
is
expect
that
him to
it's
come back at
totally
me. I thought the
unpredictable.
lap car had him boxed in.
And he's gained a a lot of time there.
Just
The gap is growing.
beautiful. Basically no speed loss.
It's a win for Damon Hill. Frank Williams is going to be very happy with this win.
32, we've done 30, 31.
In second place, June
Or we've
Alesi.
done 30 because we're a lap back. Somehow we podium.
Nigel Mansell. He's had a good race and
Somehow. Tied with Damon. Probably should save this date just as a fallback.